Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1984 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today we have Game 6 of the 1984 World Series featuring the New York Mets versus the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the Mets today is Rick Ownbey, whose postseason record is 2-0 with a 2.40 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Dan Petry, whose postseason record is 1-0 with a 3 ERA. Okay, we are on the verge of winning the fourth World Series in the Detroit Tigers history. We have a tough matchup today, though, with Rick Ownbey on the mound. He pitched a complete game in Game 2 of the series, as you can see here. The Mets won 2-1. And I said yesterday when we played Game 5 that I was going to pitch the starting pitcher, Jack Morris, as long as he could go, because I feel like our starters give us the best chance to win. But now that we have the lead with one game to go to win the World Series, I think I'm going to try to play this a little bit more fast and loose. So if Petry's pitching well, I would love to have him give us 6 innings. If he starts to be shaky early on, then we're going to yank him out of there and bring in Jeff Robinson, who really should have had the start today anyway. So we'll keep that in mind. Now, here's what's going to happen. If we win the World Series today, we're going to pop some champagne. It's going to be great. But if we do win the World Series today, that will conclude the season. We will have a separate video tomorrow that will show the off-season arbitration and free agents, whether we're going to sign them or not. And we'll take a look and see what other teams have done with their rosters. We have yet to determine whether or not we're going to come back for a 1985 season. The whole point of this was to win the World Series by 1984. And if we win today, we will have achieved that. So that will just hang in the air for a little while we determine how to continue. But after today, there will be one season finale video in which we'll take a look at the arbitration and free agents. So stay tuned for that. And then after the conclusion of the free agent and arbitration video, we'll take a few days off, and then we'll take a look at the preseason for the 1970 Seattle Pilots what-if scenario. Okay? Now, if we lose today, then we go on and play Game 7 tomorrow, and all the same terms will apply. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with today's ball game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and/or subscribe to the channel. We got another subscriber yesterday. We had subscribers 3 days in a row. We're up to 426 subs. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and welcome to the channel. So Dan Petry getting the start today. He's rested, but he's technically going 1 day early. And also, I want to be clear that tomorrow, Brian Kelly, if we need a Game 7, Brian Kelly will get the start, but Jack Morris will come in at the first sign of any issues with Brian Kelly. Let's just hope it doesn't get to Game 7. The entire bullpen is available because of Morris's complete game in Game 5. And we've got all of our best bats in the lineup versus Rick Ownbey. A lot of good he did us in Game 2, but maybe we figured him out. We'll find out. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the New York Mets. Batting leadoff in left field is Rickey Henderson. There we go. Batting second at second base is Wally BACKMAN. Batting third at first base is Gerald Perry. Batting cleanup in right field is John Christensen. Batting fifth at third base is Edgar Martinez. Batting sixth at shortstop is Ross Jones. Batting seventh in center field is Herm Winningham. Batting eighth and DHing is Mike Hart. And batting ninth is the catcher Alex Trevino. Okay, we got Peaches on the mound. Taking a look here at his postseason numbers. You can see this is his third start in the postseason, putting together some pretty good numbers. Now, he only went 4 innings in Game 2. Was it Game 2 or Game 3? I've already forgotten which one that was. It was Game 3, actually, because we had Jeff Robinson go Game 2. And we did pull him early because the series was tied at 1, and we did not want Game 3 to get away from us. He actually pitched pretty well. It was the bullpen that let us down. He gave up 5 hits in that start in 4 innings. He didn't walk anybody. In fact, he has not walked anyone in the playoffs. His fastball is his best pitch. It's rated at 90. He's got a slider rated at 82. Overall rated at 88. The 25-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of the 86 season. Okay. Here's our defense. We've got all the good guys in there. Everyone is right where they belong. We got TK behind the plate, throwing out everybody he sees. And we've got Rickey Henderson leading off. Here we go. Game 6. Petry, full count, and a base hit by Henderson into left field. So the leadoff man is on. My heart rate just jumped up. We got Henderson on first, and Wally BACKMAN at the plate. I'm going to pull third base in. I don't think he'll lay down a bunt. If anything, Henderson will try to steal second base here. TK is waiting behind the plate, and there is strike 3 as the Mets have gone to a full count the first 2 batters. Henderson was not going at all. Now, Gerald Petry at the plate. Man, this guy has absolutely destroyed us. He's got 3 home runs, 5 total in the playoffs. And Petry might be pitching around him. Will Henderson be going here? A 1-2 count. There's a ground ball to third. Tough to double up those speedy guys. Henderson is forced at second. Petry safe at first. 2 down. Here is the cleanup hitter, John Christensen. And Petry steals second base. He did have 30 stolen bases in the regular season between Atlanta and the Mets. That is his 3rd of the World Series. So, I mean, Petry's doing everything. Even if the Mets lose, he could be an MVP candidate. So Petry in scoring position. It's an 0-1 count to Christensen and another full count as Petry walks his first batter of the playoffs. 26 pitches already for Petry. And Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez coming up. Of course, he's basically a rookie in our sim. A 2-2 count and a ground ball to Lou. Lou makes the play. Strand 2 runners head to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Tigers lineup rundown. Batting leadoff in center field is Willie Wilson. Batting second at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting third at third base is George Brett. Batting cleanup in left field is Kirk GIBSON. Batting fifth at first base is Kenny Smith. Batting sixth and catching is Terry Kennedy. Batting seventh and DHing today is Kevin Bass. Batting eighth in right field is Glenn Wilson. And batting ninth is sweet Lou Whitaker, playing second base. Okay, Rick Ownbey, you've probably never even heard of this guy. But in our sim, he is a lights-out pitcher. He threw that complete game 2-hitter. He walked 1, struck out 8, giving up only 1 run in that game. And he is a tough guy to beat. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, which is his best pitch. Also, he's got a changeup rated at 97. So 2 pitches are at elite level. Overall rated at 93. The 26-year-old right-hander, making a ton of money, is a free agent after the 1986 season. Let's take a look at the Mets defense. Third base, Edgar Martinez below league average. And they've got behind the plate Alex Trevino with an 82 arm. As always, we got to pick our spots with him to go. And Willie Wilson leading it off versus Rick Ownbey. Now, it doesn't show the current at-bats against the starting pitcher down here. I don't know if it's because it's the playoffs. Maybe they don't count in the totals, but I would love to know what Willie Wilson did against Rick Ownbey. Doesn't matter. These are the guys we're going with. And Wilson pulls it over the first baseman's head down into the corner for a leadoff double. So Wilson coming out of the gates with his second double of the World Series, third of the playoffs. And we've already got a runner in scoring position. Now Trammell, good bat control. Let's see if he can push it to the right side. Any run we can score is a plus. So we got to play some small ball here. Ground ball to first. There, very good. We'll get Wilson over to third. And George Brett, we're going to have Wilson go in contact. George Brett batting .300 in the regular season versus righties. As long as he doesn't strike out or pop it up. Full count. That is a deep shot to center field. Easy for Wilson to tag and score. It's 1-0 Detroit. Give Brett an RBI. So Tigers are jumping ahead early. Here's Gibby. Gibby's been pretty quiet all World Series. He'll take ball 4 here as Gibson is on first. So far, Ownbey not looking great. He's given up a double and a walk. Man, I would love to steal second, but Kenny Smith has 2 of our 3 home runs. Here in the World Series, I think we got to let him eat. And a balk. Oh, boy. All right, Gibson to second on a balk in the World Series. Come on, man. That's just dumb. 1-2 count to Smith, and he strikes out swinging. So we go to the top of the second. Tigers jump ahead 1-0 on the sac fly from George Brett. Ross Jones will lead it off. Now Petry threw 33 pitches in the first inning. That does not bode well for a complete game. Jones with a gapper into left center field. Wilson will cut it off and hold Jones to a single. So the leadoff man is on again. Here's Herm Winningham, center fielder, batted .294 in the regular season. And Petry drops that curveball, that 12-6 curveball that he has. Winningham swung and missed, so it's 2 Ks for Petry. And Mike Hart's up. He did not play in any of the home games. He's been the DH in the first 2 games of this World Series. And he goes Oppo Taco for a 2-run home run, and the Mets jump ahead 2-1. This is tough. He had 2 home runs in the regular season, and he's already got a home run here. That's just frustrating. But sometimes it is those, bench guys that come through. 1 down, and the catcher Alex Trevino is up. Trammell makes the play. 2 down, we're back to Rickey. And Henderson will fly out to left center field. Gibson making the catch. Okay, going to the bottom of the second. Mets are up 2-1. We're not overly concerned, but remember, in the 2-1 loss in game 2, Ownbey only needed 2 runs, and we even said it in that game, like that's all he needs to win. He had a season ERA sub 2, so I don't have much hope, but he doesn't look as good as he normally does. As Kennedy leading off the bottom of the second with a ground out to Jones. Kevin Bass up next. Bass had a big home run in yesterday's game. Flies out to left, and Glenn Wilson strikes out. Okay, we're in trouble. I officially will say we are probably done scoring today. All right, pardon me while I take a little drink of my coffee here. Okay. Wally BACKMAN leading off against Dan Petry. Another infield single. So every inning so far, they've had the leadoff man get on. There's nothing we're going to be able to do about this. Wally BACKMAN gets his first stolen base of the playoffs. He had 14 in the regular season. 3-1 count to Perry, and he walks it. So that's going to do it for Petry. He's thrown 65 pitches. He's looked terrible. We will bring in Jeff Robinson. It would have been his start date today anyway. He started game 2, took a loss. He pitched really well. He did walk 3, only struck out 1. Let's see how he does here. Nobody out. A comebacker to Robinson, and he gets the force at third. That's a heads-up play. Good job by Robinson. 1 down. Next man up is Edgar Martinez. Martinez popping it up on the infield. Carrying to the shallow center field area where TRAMMELL will make the catch. 2 down. Here is Ross Jones. He has a home run here in the World Series, and he strikes out looking. So great job by Robinson coming in. It makes me feel like we still have a chance. First at bat for Lou. And a base hit to right. Good job by Sweet Lou. Leadoff man on. Oh, do we want to go for 2? Man, I just feel like if we don't take chances, we're not going to win today. Yeah, we're going to go for it. Here we go. And Whitaker is safe at second with a double. Great job by Lou. His first double of the World Series. He has 3 in the playoffs. Where is all of our power gone? That is what I'm concerned about. Here's Willie Wilson. He's 1 for 1 today. And he strikes out swinging. So with this run will not score. And there's nothing we can do about that. TRAMMELL pops up, and Brett is a sure out. Yeah. So this game is over. There's nothing we're going to do today that's going to make us win. I guess we just try to keep it tight. Now, I was talking about the run differential because we won game 1 10-1, and then we lost the next 2 games. Right now, we are a +7 in run differential. So it's almost is to our benefit to get clobbered today. That's the only way we'll win game 7 is if we allow ourselves to give up a ton of runs here. Because whatever the Pythagorean is that's built into this game plays a big part. Mike Hart had that 2-run home run, flies out to center. And Alex Trevino also flies out to deep center field. 430 feet right to the warning track. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Just kind of playing it out here. I kind of thought going for the double, when you're aggressive and you're successful, I always kind of feel like that rallies the team, but it didn't do us any good. That's how you know this game is pretty much done. Kenny Smith wears 1 for the team. We'll take it. Got to hit and run. Stay out of the double play. Ground ball to second. That'll get Smith over. It'll be up to Big Hit Bass. He did have the big blast yesterday. 1-0 count. And, yep. There's nothing we're going to be able to do today. Robinson getting the job done. Now, like, you may be thinking, well, what would have happened if I had just started Robinson? Would we have been a better chance? No. He still would have given up the runs. Another hit for BACKMAN. Will he be stealing again? Here's Gerald Perry. Yeah. They're playing like a desperate team. And we're trying to play some small ball here. Robinson walks Christensen. Now the walk that Petry had resulted in the 2-run home run. Will this punish us as well? Yeah, ground. Oh! That ball gets past Whitaker. All right. Tom Browning coming in, bases loaded, lefty on lefty. All right, bottom of the 5th inning. Wilson grounds out. Whitaker flies out. Yeah, there's nothing. We have no power, and we can't get on base. Top of the 6th. Tom Browning is barely a pitcher anymore. In comes Gumpy Gumpert. He got rocked earlier in the series. I'm trying to keep it close. If this was a regular season game, I would have already abandoned all hope. But there's always a chance that we could get a rally and tie it up. Let's try bunting for a hit. Oh, that might have worked. Oh, it did! Oh, wow. Trammell surprising everybody. Okay, let's see if Brett can swing away here. Now, normally this would be a hit and run situation, but we got to hope for something big. And this could be very well a double plate. Brett led the team in grounding into double plays. Nope. Fly ball to right. Gibby. Runner on first. Popping it up. Yep. It doesn't matter. Top of the 7th. The creeper coming in to face the lefty. In comes Rosie. Full count. All right. Bottom of the 7th inning. Oh, wow. Kennedy with a base hit. Yeah. Kennedy's coming out of the game for a pinch runner. Jeff Stone? No. We will bring in Barry Larkin. Yeah. Barry Larkin will come in to pinch run. He's got a 90 speed. We'll hit and run with Bass. Jesus. There's no chance. Something just happened. I don't know what. Fly out. All right, we got to try to steal second base. Larkin with the stolen base. Good job by Barry Larkin. Actually, his second stolen base of the World Series. And let's see if it goes to waste. 1-1 count to Whitaker. Nope, he gets a base hit. That's our junk run. Second hit for Whitaker today. Willie Wilson. Ownbey at 90 pitches. He's still going to go the distance here. Oh, a blooper. That might fall in. Little duck snort. Yeah, there we go. Base hit. Whitaker goes to third. First and third. 2 down. Trammell. Oh, boy. I mean, we already know that that was the junk run. They're not giving us anymore. No, they're going to walk him. To load the bases to get to George Brett. Oh, man, let's pause for drama here while I grab some coffee. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Bases loaded. This could be the ball game right here if Brett could connect. He does have a grand slam. He had a grand slam in game 162. First pitch swinging. And a ground ball, base hit. Wilson will score from second. The Tigers take the lead 4-3. We have worked our way back from the abyss. They're going to bring in Dave Von Olen. Oh my gosh. Von Olen gave up a run in the only appearance of the World Series. Gave up 3 hits as well. Holy smokes. I can't even believe it. Great job by George Brett. What a clutch job he has given us this season. GIBSON with a ground ball to second. And that will end the inning. Let's go right into defensive replacement mode. Barry Larkin will go to first. Marty Party catching. Doug Baker going in at third. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, we got... Oh, man, what do we do here? I think we got to have... No, we can't. We got to... Oh, gosh, this is tough. We're going to Hanky. Hanky to get Ross Jones. Hanky has been terrible for a while. We just need him to get Ross Jones. The Terminator facing Ross Jones. Our defensive group has really improved here with those replacements. Here we go. 1-2 count to Ross Jones. Oh my gosh, he strikes him out. Holy shnikey. All right, great job. In comes Dave Rucker, the mother. You can almost feel it. I'm sweating it here. Rucker's been good in the playoffs. He does not get lefties out as well as he should as a left-hander, but we have to play the odds. Winningham. Now, like if this game was good, which it's not, there would just be a pinch hitter here. But I guess we should be grateful. Here we go. 1 down, full count. And a base hit to right field. That is the tying run. We've got Castillo behind the plate. He's got a better arm than Kennedy does. Will Willingham be going here is the question. We have to guard the lines against a potential hit down into the corner. 0-1 count to Mike Hart. And Mike Hart will pop it up into right field for out number 2. Out comes Dave Rucker. In comes our closer for a 4-out save and a chance to win the World Series. He's given up a run in each round. He's got a save in each round. Okay, if Winningham wants to steal, that's fine. We got to focus on Alex Trevino. We're not going to guard the lines here. 1-1 count. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. First and second for Rickey Henderson. A base hit will tie the game. Full count. Henderson walks. None of this is terrible. I mean, this doesn't look good, but I'm not really minding this all that much. Switch hitter Wally BACKMAN, batting left-handed. Bases loaded, 2 down, 0-1 count. Ground ball to Lou. And Whitaker makes the play. Oh my God. Whew. We are going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's get some runs. Let's get some insurance runs. Dave Von Olin coming back out. Marty Party getting his first at bat today. 0-2 count. That's fine. He's in there for defensive purposes only. Here's Barry Larkin. He doesn't have a hit yet in the World Series. Let's get a hit right now. 2-0 count. A blooper. That might fall in. Get down. Yes. Larkin with a hit. He already should be on second. He's out. That's okay. We had to be aggressive. Kevin Bass, a base hit into left. We are starting to connect here. Man, if he would have been safe at second, that would have been a nice insurance run. 2 down. Here's Glenn Wilson. He has 2 of our playoff home runs. He had 2 home runs in the ALCS. And a ground ball base hit for Wilson. Okay, I'm loving what we have going on here. Whitaker. Here's the in-game stats. Whitaker's 2 for 3 today. Base hit. That would give us an extra run. Here we go. 2-2. And a ground ball to short. And we are going to the 9th inning. We're 3 outs away from winning the World Series. Dave Smith threw 11 pitches in the 8th. Oh my gosh, it's the heart of the order. It's Perry, Christensen, and Edgar Martinez. Perry's been quiet today. He's 0 for 3 with a stolen base. He's got 3 home runs in the World Series, but Smith has basically owned him. 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. Here we go. 2-2 count. Yes, Perry taking strike 3, looking the season on the line. You got to swing the bat. 1 out. Here is John Christensen. Christensen never faced Smith. And the shot down the line. Wilson over there quickly. Whew, keeping him from double. Okay. Christensen on first. Here's Edgar Martinez. This is a double play possibility. Let's end it right here. First pitch swinging. And Christensen steals second. That is ballsy. He had 10 in the regular season. His first of the playoffs. I want to walk Edgar Martinez, but that would put the winning run on, and I just feel like that's a bad idea. Logically, I'd rather just go after Martinez. And Smith is not pitching well, so I don't know. We just have to go after it here. Full count. Infield single. So this game is not going to let us get away with this. We got to pull the infield in. This is a sac fly waiting to happen right here. Yep. Now, is that deep enough? Yep. One tied at 4. Blown save. Guard the lines. Full count. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Mike Hart is up. We have no more pitchers in the bullpen. All we've got, we could go with Jack Morris. We could, I don't know. I think this is it here. This is the ball game. May as well just get it over with. All right. Mets tie it up. They're going to bring in their closer, Jeff Reardon. This is the first time. Oh, no, we have seen him once, I guess. He pitched the third, gave up a hit. Great in the regular season. He's kind of part of their closer by committee. And we've already taken out some of our best hitters for defensive reasons, so this is not in our favor. Here's Willie Wilson leading off. Ground ball to third. Trammell. Ground ball to first. Doug Baker. Top of the 10th inning. Dave Smith is already tired. Alex Trevino. Ground ball to second. Rickey Henderson, a 1-0 count. Base hit. Guarding the lines, Wally BACKMAN. Henderson steals second. There's nothing we can do. I mean, this game is over. Fly ball. Henderson will tag. Oh no, he'll hold. Intentionally walk. Gerald Perry. And John Christensen, 2-0 count. Ground ball to third. Baker makes the play. Okay, this has got to be it here. We have to bring in Morris next inning if we get to the 11th. So we got Gibson, Castillo, and Larkin up. Full count. Oh, damn it. Gibson flying out to center. Here's Marty Party. 0 for 1. Struck out. Popping it up. And Barry Larkin, he's 1 for 1 with a stolen base. Popping it up. Oh my God. We are in so much trouble going to Game 7. Shit. All right, guys. Jack Morris is coming into the ball game. We were going to use him tomorrow, but we got to use him today. Edgar Martinez leading off. Fly ball into left center field. 1 out. Here's Ross Jones, 0-2 count. Morris strikes him out. Herm Winningham, he's 2 for 5 today. 1-0 count. Popping it up. Okay. Okay, here we go. Great job by Morris. Here is Jesse Orozco coming in. He's pitched 2 scoreless innings, walked 1, struck out 3, has not given up a hit. We're going to pinch hit Rusty Tillman. Batted 300 versus lefties. He's got better speed than Bass. No chance. Glenn Wilson. Ground ball. Twelfth inning. Morris threw 8 pitches, coming back out, facing Mike Hart. He's got a big home run today. Ground ball to short. 1 down. Here's Alex Trevino. A ground ball to Baker. This is going to end on an error. And Rickey, a fly ball into center. Wilson makes the catch. Jack Morris getting it done. You got to give him credit. I don't see any way where we cannot side Jack Morris. after his performance in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we could do here. We're just pushing buttons. 13th inning, Wally Backman. All right, so this is finally where it ends. Yep, that's about good. Strike out after the run scored. That always happens. So we were going to lose this game anyway, but now we've destroyed our pitching staff. So, I mean, I don't see any way we come back in Game 7. I mean, we clearly cannot hit. This is so dumb. They're going to give us 2 runs. They always do. All right, there will be... That's a shame. What have we done to our staff? That is the question. Let's take a look at our pitching staff here. So, yeah, Kelly will get the start tomorrow. Morris will be unavailable. Now he's got 3 days rest. Jeff Robinson, he's got a day rest. Rosie would be available. Dave Smith will not be available. Everybody else is good. Well, shoot. I mean, our lineup was terrible. Who are they starting tomorrow? Oh, John Fulgham, who beat us last time. So they gained +3 in the run differential. I mean, so that'll put it at a +4 in our favor in this series. I don't know if that's good enough for them to let us win the game or not, but we do have an extra home game. That's always good. We get more money for that. We'll take a look at the headline news. NL champions, Mets win 7-4. I mean, that's a dumb headline. Transactions. Oh, well, Jeff Reardon is injured, so he will not play tomorrow. Okay, so who is their closer? I mean, they have all kinds of closing options. Let's take a look. Wow. Rick Aguilera, who wasn't even on the roster. So they pull him from AAA and put him in a closer role for Game 7. I mean, this game is so stupid. I can't even fathom why that would seem like a good idea. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the box score and get out of here. Well, I mean, is there anything more exciting than Game 7? I mean, we did everything we could do to win that ball game, but it was just not going to happen. It was over in the first inning, actually. But, you know, like the home run by Mike Hart, it should never have happened. He had 2 home runs in the regular season. We brought in the defensive replacements. We brought in the closer. And it was just not enough. That's just a shame, really. They had 6 stolen bases against us. That's terrible. With a catcher who has a 90 arm, so that makes no sense. So there was never a chance we were going to win this ball game. That's really what it comes down to. Player of the game will be George Brett. He had 3 RBI, and he gave us the go-ahead. which gave us a little bit of hope. So he is the player of the game. We used every pitcher we had. Dan Petry really let us down. And everybody else did what they could do. Can't fault Jack Morris for giving up 3 runs. He was already exhausted after pitching a complete game yesterday. Oh, man. He pitched 12 innings in 2 days. Okay. What are you going to do? We tried. Okay, we'll come back tomorrow. Give it a final shot. Until then, everyone, have a great day.